And we are live! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mommy Anna on the go, and I am back. I am back here in StreamYard. I'm back in Facebook. I am back in YouTube and all other streams of income. Oh, did I? All other streams of platform, social media, and all that stuff. To our viewers, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Please, please, please don't be shy to type down anything in the comment section, maybe where you're coming from. And that's what I've said. I am back. I just felt so blessed last night when I was just in bed and I could not sleep. And I said, you know what? It's been a long time that I have not done live in a way that I'm sitting on my chair right here, facing you all guys, and sharing my blessings. I know 100 pesos might not be that much. I know 500 pesos might not be that much for you. But collectively, it would be big or something, when I felt so good giving out to people and then they message me na gipalit nila og tambal or gipalit nila og bugas. I hope wala gipalit og ubang klaseng drogas. But mahappy ra sad ko ana. So hopefully there will be viewers from the Philippines because I know it is 2 o'clock in the morning there. But if you are coming from here, if you're coming here in America or in Canada, I know 100 pesos is not that big for you. So if the winner will be from Canada or from the US, I'm just gonna give in $10. Kay maikog sa no? Maikog sa tamang hatag og 100. Ang 100 is $2. Maikog sa ta. But anyways, I do not see any comment section, but I see 8 people watching. So hello to our 8 million viewers. I could now imagine it. I have a visualization of 8 million people watching us. All right. So we are live. We are live. We are live. Oh, okay. We have coaching calls. We have coaches in there, but for some reason, again, let me just verify. I could not see anybody's comment. So maybe if I'll go to my own page and I'll see you there. Are we live in there? Yes, we are. I see 10 people in there. Okay. I think we're good. See, I could not see your comments here in StreamYard. So that means I just have to look in here. Mom Lucy is watching. Please share our live stream. So without further ado, there you go. I see it now. So I think StreamYard is a bit late, but it's okay. It's okay. So today, as what I've said last night, I just felt so blessed. And I right away contact people that I know would say yes to an interview. And they did not fail me. And the very first one, first honor gini siya nga ni answer. So first honor sad siya sa lista. There are a lot of them that are in line and I'm very, very excited because there's big wigs in our business partners, big companies and executives that will be saying yes to my interviews now. They did not, they ignored me before, or maybe they did not have time before, but they will be here as well. But to start with, this is our 36th episode. Oh, I should have said that in the beginning, but oh well. This is our 36th episode of Successful Stories, actually Filipino stories in the business. So please help me welcome no other than Elaine.
Hello everyone. Thank you for inviting me, Coach Anne, and of course, who will not say yes to you, right?
Napugos na
Yes.
ka, dear.
No. It's always as a person, I always believe in saying that if there's nothing to worry about, nga no dili ka man mag say yes, right?
Right.
So I think it's a privilege for me, and I'm honored that you asked me. So the effort of asking me is such a blessing already. So
Oh, thank you, thank you. So everyone, Miss Elaine is from Texas, and I actually was one of their guests, if not the first or the second one in their
first,
guests. First, oh my gosh,
mm-hmm.
first in their they also have a live interview duo. It's actually, how do you call that? Text duo?
VTEX. It's Vietnam and Texas duo.
Yeah, so later on, I'm gonna let her plug that. But I did not know her personally, but I know her coach in the business. So let me get to know you more. And By the way, I know I'm about to say this earlier. We have our viewers here, and if you could possibly check into our registration, that is the form that you will take a look into and register your name if you want to earn, not earn, but if you want to just have extra, bonus and Gcash if you are in the Philippines. If you're from here, it's gonna be an Amazon card or something, or I don't know, just a Zelle. But thank you. We have 15 viewers, so let's start. Miss Elaine, tell us a background about yourself. Where are you from? I know nagbisaya na ta, but anyhow, what's your background and how did you get into the business?
Okay, for everyone who doesn't know me yet, medyo the StreamYard of our coach Anne Marie has been really there for a longest time. So I am Elaine Seto. I am 39 years old, and I'm a proud CEO of my own digital business. So for everybody to know, I have two kids. I'm a mom of two, and in two different worlds. I have a 19-year-old, which is a nursing student and actually also my business partner. So she's
Wow.
one of the youngest entrepreneur in our team. And I have a toddler, so that's pretty amazing. It's been 15 years gap of having both, but I named him Samuel because we prayed for him. So, and then after, I'm from originally from General Santos City, been here in the States since 2007. Had a favor to live in the paradise island of Hawaii for 6 years,
Mm.
and then independently wanting to move as our own little family in California for another 3 years. And as a blessing in disguise, I am a former Army wife, and our first duty station is here in Texas. And I still live here in Texas. So that's pretty much it. And for unforeseen reason why I quit my managerial job, which was also one of my goals in being a graduate of a retail management academy of my said establishment where I worked before. Of course, I chose to quit my job and take care of my wonderful parents. So, pretty much that's it. And now I am enjoying the perks of being a stay home wife mompreneur and enjoying really, really the greatest blessing in disguise again.
Mhm.
And I know that it's always a blessing and there's always a purpose in every stages of what is happening in our lives. So that's me.
Yes, that's a lot to chew, but you know what? You are an amazing mom. I have seen your posts as well. I did not even know that you are an army wife, ba to?
Yes,
An army
formerly.
wife formerly. And then I just knew a little background about your mom and dad. Well, we're not going to talk about that kasi ba
Mhm.
maalaala mo kaya unyata. But later on, maybe it will come up. But how? How did you get into this business? By the way, hi, Charm, and everybody else who's watching. Please share our live stream. How did you get into the business?
So, being said, unforeseen reason why I quit my job and being really financially independent, but not forced to do so with my husband, which I'm lucky to have him in our lives. It's just like something for me that I wanted to earn something.
Mhm.
But because I don't want to compromise being a mom of a toddler and at the same time, taking care of both my wonderful parents, I reached out to one of my friend because he's doing remote jobs and everything. Anyway, to cut it short, it was a common friend of Coach and me.
Okay.
So he lived in General Santos also. Hi to Robert. And then he just told me, hey, why not check this out? Just tell her, message her and tell her that you're a family friend and that, so he did a snap of Coach, whatever. And then I Google, I search her on Facebook and then message. And then right then and there, it's so funny because I just asked her. She was very polite. And one thing that I like, because she is not one of those people who's really pushy. So
Mhm.
it was me more of asking.
Mhm.
and then that's it. That's the start of the journey. So I met her, and we had to talk about the business and how the business impact her life,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I really started.
Yeah, so that's amazing that at least you were the one who was really looking for this business.
Mm-hmm.
And how is it so far? For me, it's an answered prayer. I know most of my viewers already know, they've been watching my live, but how is it so far? When for me, I considered it as a blessing. I considered it as an answered prayer. And how is it going with you now that you're already here? How many months have you been here in the business?
I believe it's actually 6 7 months, going
Mm-hmm.
7 months. So honestly, sometimes I get overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
First, because when I enter, I don't know if you have that feeling when you started, coach,
Mm.
but I have
Yeah.
that feeling at first, like I'm so excited, right? So like actually I tried, and then I said no, and then I came back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of my life story in
Mm-hmm.
our business. And then it was pretty much the support of the community that I was really overwhelmed, actually,
Mm-hmm.
especially the passing of my dad and all. And then on the short period of time, you try to realize, is this really business for me? Like, like you are still at that process of really thinking, like, if if I'm really doing something right for
Mm-hmm.
myself or anything. But then, instead of doing such a negative thoughts, as
Mm-hmm.
for myself, and my mom would always tell me that you just do your best in whatever thing that you do.
Right.
So what I did is just really to be consistent, listening
Right.
to Coach Gemma, and actually just being present and all. And then the nice thing there is that I didn't see myself really happy. So it was my sibling who saw me and telling me, "Hey, what kind of business is that? Because you're always that have the positive thing." And then
Mm-hmm.
everybody's just supporting, but they just really don't know the whole entire thing of what our business, but they just see
Mm-hmm.
me. And then that's
Right.
unconsciously on my side that
Mm-hmm.
that I'm really giving them, positive vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And then just doing it, and it's not really so much of my effort, I would say, because the way our business is like a lifestyle. So it's just like being with me, and then helping me cope up with all this emotional thing going on, and spreading good vibes every day when I do my live. And there's no such of a baggage, I would say, for me to show the people that I've reached this milestone that I have in a short period of time, and that mainly not yet, you might say, not yet the highest, but
Mm-hmm.
seeing my journey, it is such a privilege to hit that. And then I always have my vision board, and I check it on spot. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's really amazing. Believe it or not, your progress in the business is actually really fast. For you to be able to achieve your fourth milestone in the sixth or seventh month of being in here, that means you are really good. I could really tell you, if you are just doing the best practices here in our business, you would really be successful in here. Now, later on, we will talk more about being successful. But I tell you, you guys, being here in the business, first off, we have a training. Our training is proven, and the training is even good for anybody that could understand.
Mm-hmm.
Understand, because it's in video form. You don't even have to read and write, in a highest level, but then you just need to understand what the business is about. And you're right, the community that we have here, the people business, is the way to make us really go and do it. Because if you are just gonna think of success for money and are like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then what if that's not gonna come to you? What else are you gonna hang into? So I
Mm-hmm.
really, 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 really like that you said it in there. When the community supported you when you were in your lowest, that is when you know this is where you need to be. Because I mean, we're already in a life full of miseries. But when I also started this business, I was just in routine. I was just doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. But when I started doing this business, I was more pumped up with life. I was
Yeah.
just like, what? I have this, I have this. Oh, I have this business partner coming in. What? I have this check coming in. What? Oh, you know what? This is her story, and I'm just so blessed. So you reflect more, and that's the
Hmm.
beauty of being here in the business. Elaine, what else do you like in this business, and how could you recommend this business to your friends, to our viewers, and even to those that would just pass by this interview and say, "Oh, I want that business too." What can you tell them?
Okay, so I usually converse with people by my postings, only because I feel like when I do post and when I do my live, being authentic of who I am and
Mhm,
showing the world and using this platform of ours,
mhm,
having a business and being a CEO yourself
mhm.
is already a blessing, right? But
Right.
um, it is such a wonderful blessing to have a business that is running, but not compromising every little responsibility that I had.
Mhm.
So I know Coach Gemma, and I don't want to elaborate how, because everybody has different issues of how being busy and everything.
Yeah.
But I only had a few, maybe a month that actually had a little free time. But during the time when I had to take care of my parents and everything, she really, really knows, aside from my siblings, of course, of how scheduling, of how surprises, I would say surprises every day. And I tried to live every single day just it. I don't have my long term goals during I spend my time with them, but merely telling the world or spreading this good vibes that this business allows me to
Mhm,
enjoy my toddler in every milestone that he is going through. Basically, doing my live here in my room right now.
mhm.
And for example, he fell down, playing outside, and I just still do my live. He woke up, he comes to me, I still do my live. Everything is just doable for me, not
Yeah.
compromising being a wife, to cook before my husband comes home, making sure that his tummy is full. Um, being a mom, going outside playing, because that itself is already a content for me, and not faking everyone. It's just this
Yeah.
me as a
Yeah.
stay-at-home mom, and
Yeah.
my business is still running in the background. And what going shopping, that's
Mhm,
still the same, and that's me. um uh Spreading good vibes, that's really my main thing, is every day if I can
mhm.
spread good wisdom to
Yeah.
one of those. And one of the most touching live that I did, that I also want, like in this digital business platform that I've been doing ever since, is when there was a special daughter of my schoolmate way back in the Philippines. I
Mhm,
didn't know that doing live makes her happy every time, and
mhm,
she doesn't even know me, but she saw me doing it, and she was just saying that the mom was telling me that she likes me, she likes, it's her day is just complete. So who wouldn't want that business, that you are spreading good vibes, flexible? We go vacation if I work. I mean, it can be doable for any full-time, part-time, but I am speaking as a stay-home mom, that I can literally work everywhere we go,
mhm,
park.
mhm.
I use my phone a lot, posting and everything. So that's not something that I see as a work or a job. So it is, yes, you said it is a blessing.
Mhm,
And I love the fact that I think if it's meant for you, it
mhm.
does just really happen. And I am super duper enjoying the moment. It might, sometimes I would tell it on my live. I'm like, guys, I'm really out of words, but I don't know. But you might just want to try, check it out. Because
Yeah.
sometimes being overwhelmed of the facts of what the business is doing for me, especially the level of happiness and contentment,
Mhm,
and also achieving my dream to be a CEO of my own business,
mhm,
achieving our siblings' goals,
mhm.
CEOs, to have travel time and doing write-offs. I am so amazed of how the business, and you're right, it is not something that is hard to understand when you go to training.
Yeah.
So I'm just really I would say having the time of my life and
There you go. I
earning
love
some.
that. But you know what? You have already achieved the goal that I just want to achieve. I know we have different goals in life. My
Mhm.
goal really is to stay at home with my kids. I've always worked. I've always worked for almost 20 years now since I graduated. By the way, hello, Coach Gemma. Coach Gemma's in the house now. Marilyn is
Hello.
also here, all the way from Arizona. So, what I'm saying is, we have different goals in life. And
Mhm.
each of us in here, if we find our space here in this digital community that we have, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it to try. It's worth it to take a look at it, this business. Now, Elaine, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Seeing yourself maybe 5, 6, 7 years old when you were just growing up, what was your dream? Are you achieving that dream now, or have you changed your dream because you have seen something different? Take me back
Um,
to where you were when you were in maybe kindergarten or something like that.
so the thing is, ever since, as far as I remember, I have the heart of nursing, and I did pursue my nursing and all, and I actually achieved until to a point where I'm already a fourth year irregular before I came here in United States. So all the things that I know about caregiving is over the top already, and it's in my heart. So it's not far enough from what I'm doing, and actually, and being exposed to dad and to mom about marketing, about selling, and all this kind of stuff. Maybe because I belong to a Chinese clan.
Mm-hmm.
So the healthcare and the marketing at the same time is in my heart. And then aside from that, I've always been growing up to be a performer.
Mm-hmm.
So actually my dream is just really to be happy, have a happy family, and being contented. And this is actually a funny dream. I wanted to I dream of a house with a swimming pool. So that's really my simple dream.
You
And
and me, we got the same.
and that's plainly because I feel like I'm a mermaid. And every
Oh,
time I tell my kids, and they know that. So every time they see some like ball pen that's a mermaid, they would always give it to me.
oh,
But
that's
I'm
cute.
always like a happy type of person. I think we grew up like that, not seeing negative. But right now, I think I've reached that actually. Actually, I've reached that because um the time freedom that you are telling
Mhm.
me that you wanted to reach, I am telling everyone every time I do live, is that there are reasons in life maybe that had happened to my parents, but then on the other side of that, I am here where I am right now. Maybe that's just a knock on the thing to make me realize that, maybe I am really into being a stay-home mompreneur, and when I told you it was a 15-year gap for my daughter, right?
Mhm.
So a little bit older, I really thought when I come to United States, I wouldn't have the chance to be with the milestone of my son, because
Mhm.
Sophia had nanny in the Philippines.
Mhm.
Kasi afford man, 'di ba? Sa
Mhm.
Philippines ba? And then when we come here, of course, regardless of what status you are,
Mhm.
then you have to make sure that it's either your husband working, you're in the house, you
Mhm.
working, the husband in the house. It's not really like, like a full thing. So I think achieving that dream, I would say, yeah, I did achieve. And then I only have two. It's time freedom that I have right now, and then financial freedom that I am routing in, because
Mhm.
financial is like over and over again. So
Mhm.
I would say that I am routing to the financial freedom, and we are very content. I would say content and happy of where I am right now. And then every weekend, and I'm foreseeing another weekend for another staycation again,
Yes,
for
yes,
celebration. So I don't know. It's just happy, happy.
yes, yes. That's really good because it is just sad that some of our friends, some of the people that we know, it's good to be contented with life. But again, how could you be contented if you, like me, my goal is just like you, having time freedom, financial freedom, and making sure that my kids would finish college. But I, others that would say, oh, I'm contented here, I do what I want, da 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 da. I said, well, how could you be contented if God had blessed you with kids and you are not there to support them?
Mhm.
How could you be contented if, how could you be okay with life when you know your parents in the Philippines are starving and you could not even send them any money for that? Or how could you be contented in life if you know somebody's going to get in the accident again in the Philippines and you're the one
Mhm.
that's supposed to support? So all of that for me, it's a vision for me to, not super 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 well off, but in a sense that my goal is to be financially free when there is really incidents in the Philippines where my families are, then I'm able to help them right away. That's one of the goals. That's one of the goals. And it's so funny when you mention about, oh my gosh, the pool. I could
Yeah.
have gotten a pool, but my husband would not like it. But I'm not giving up on that dream. I want an oceanfront house, and I want a pool or something like that. I just need water around me. I'm a
Yeah.
Pisces, even though I don't know how to swim. But I just love water. I can just put my feet in there, right? And the way
Sometimes I compromise it actually, coach, with the hot tub, the square. But
oh,
I said, Han, if we can't, if because we are routing for our second home
mm,
right now. But the good thing is that we are not rushing.
right.
So we wanted to really have that time to choose what we want, but they couldn't cater the whole thing that you wanted as qualification of your second home.
Yeah.
So I compromise. I said, Han, if most of it and then no pool, then we might just buy a hut.
I know, you know what? That's crazy too. Because last anniversary we had, I bought this, El Cheapo kind of hot tub. My husband would not even want to put it, so I don't know what's the problem with him with water. But anyhow, we have been talking about your past and how you think you are satisfied with this business. Now, how do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now with the trajectory of your business? Do you think you'll be able to, because we talk about mental rehearsal, right? I don't know if you were there the other night. What are you rehearsing in your mind right now 5 years from now? Where are you? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life and with your kids?
I am I'm really shocked right
Only
now
to
because
those,
it's like,
only the ones that you want to share. So
yes,
not a
yes. No,
biggie.
no, no. What I'm saying is that I always have vision board. Actually, I'm looking at my vision board right now.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 years from now, huh? I feel that, and I would vision it and I will claim it, that I will be in a position where I wanted to be in this business.
Okay.
And I am helping same people who are um, driven people just like me. And I'm so excited seeing and helping them to be where I will be in the
Mm-hmm.
next 5 years also,
Yes.
because our motto and my own little team, the visionaries, is to have one vision, one goal, and to mutually succeed.
Mm.
So be a blessing to others. I will be swimming in the pool in my home. More travels and scratching all the list of the travels that me, my husband, and my family wanted to go. Have the siblings goals.
Mhm,
Um, put out our like my farmhouse,
mhm,
where my parents' mansion is located, so that
mhm.
I will see them every time I wanted to.
Aw.
Um, and just be content, and I would say really be a blessing more, because I already claim it that I will be successful in this business, and that my family will be happily intact
Mhm.
and eating chips together, watching TV while the business is running in the background.
Right, right.
I'm very simple in my own ways, that I wanted to achieve little some things, but
Mhm.
then it might be big things for other people.
Right.
My main priority there is to really give back the glory to God, because even though winning a lotto, sometimes I would say, God,
Yeah.
if you just let me win, I will really share. But anyhow, it's really something that I wanted to give glory in little small ways, and that's also one thing that I am proud of myself, is that I can be a blessing to others. And every time I get something blessing from this business coach, and
Mm.
I make sure that I give it back a
Right.
portion of it,
Right.
to some friends or to some family,
Yeah.
um, back in the Philippines.
Right.
So, and just mainly having understanding and love within my family
Mhm.
and world peace.
There you go. You won the Miss Universe question. Ana
Yeah.
rin siya. It looks like we have other viewers in here. Thank you again, Leipi from Texas. We have Flo Pimentel from How do you say that? Oahu?
Hi,
Oahu?
Flo. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then another one from Texas, May Ling is also watching. Rosalind Johnson, I know you're right here in Maryland. Thank you for watching. And I think there's a couple of them in Facebook also that I could
Yeah,
not
that's
see.
Jenny. I see it here. Jenny, the scientist in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And Daxi from British Columbia.
Wow, that is so nice. Thank you again, everyone, for supporting us. There were 25, 26. We reached that in the numbers that I see on the left corner of my screen. But if you are here and you have at least been touched with whatever we were talking about, and you have a little inkling or something or curiosity of what this business is all about, make sure that you can message me or message Miss Elaine. She has put it in there in her screen, her
Mhm.
website, wherein you could just check it out. You could check it out what this business is all about. And yes, Elaine, I know success is subjective. What is success for you, and do you think you have achieved that already in your lifetime? And huwag mo
Um,
magtakas Miss Universe, pa day last question, dear. Last na lang na siya, I promise.
um, it's so perfect because I think I just made that a little topic a little bit way back. Success is not really a final, like, success now is not a destination.
Mhm.
It is really a journey. So if that would be a journey, and I am in the journey of success because of the happiness that I see in every smile of my toddler. Nga na so emotional ko. Oh my god.
Because of the music, I just changed the music if
Oh
you
my gosh.
notice. Yeah,
Uy, dali lang.
that's okay.
This is um my gosh. Sorry guys. And then I think oh my goodness. Uh I would say I think before reaching the 5 years in this business, I could already claim it to myself that I am very successful because knowing that my parents are always my my cheerleaders in this business, no matter what business I go through, I can already tell that I'm very successful because I always believe this. They paved me to this business in a way um, of the unforeseen reason 6 to 7 months ago. But nevertheless, I know I will be successful because there are also the reason for me to get up, for me to spread good vibes, for me to be the reason to have at least a pinch of wisdom to everyone every day about life, that you should never give up on your dreams, that life is might be so tough, but never take out the word success in your heart, and you always have to collaborate it with your heart in a prayer, because you will never go wrong. And as saying, success is not a destination, it is a journey. Journey it with pride. And being a business owner, I am doing it so. And there might be a lot of failures, but it is always how many times you get up and bringing up yourself and showing the world that not any any bigger failures will stop you from reaching that dream life that you wanted. Never even any negativity in this world will take away that success in your journey, because it is always the bigger God that always lead us to the way of success. Just always remember to always give back the glory to Him, and that's what my journey is all about in this business. So I'm sorry if I'm very
No. I'm trying to
I
hold my
did not.
tears because I understand. I understand. In my situation also, this picture right here is my grandma.
Mhm,
The only regret that I have is I did not have a lot of time with her. And so I could connect with you when you said you were supposed to be a professional nurse, and then you end up being a caregiver to your parents. At least you have served your purpose to them, and you have given back the love that they have given to you when you were younger, when you were growing up. At least you have taken good care of them, and you know they are in the right, they are in the best place now, but they're also watching us. We have angels up there that are really guiding us, and that's why I could relate to you, and that's why we are very passionate in our business, because we know this business has meaning to us. Because if you are just going to get into a business with nothing, yes, you might be the number one top seller in that business or in that company, but if you are not doing that with a purpose, I'm like Miss Universe, but with a heart,
mhm.
then there's really nothing in that business. There is no meat to that business.
Yeah.
Um, Elaine, I did not want to let you cry, but things
I did
happen.
not I did not
I
really
try not to
expected for
ask you
myself
questions.
to
Yeah, I
cry.
try not to ask you questions that's leading to that, but we know why we're here.
Mhm.
And we know that, I mean, I could see it myself within you that if you did not have this business and you were not this busy in this business, where would you be right now? I
Yeah.
see that. And keep on going, keep on going. You're very fast with the success of the business. I see how you've been helping your team, and I see how you're trying your very best to show them the right practices. And just don't give up, and we know we're not giving up. And the dreams that we have in our life, I know it's very achievable, because if you put your heart into this business, the business would love us back. I just like that there are real people that love us back in this business.
Mhm.
Just this week I have seen the highest milestone in my team, and I just could not believe that I am part of that success. And that's the best feeling ever. It's not even our success that's the best feeling. It's honestly the success of others, seeing that they're also very successful, because we are in there with them. So that's what we could promise you guys, those that are watching, our business partners that are in there. We are just in, I'm not doing this live to those viewers that, I could not do a business. I can. No, this is just an inspiration, really. That's why I would always say, be on my live, be inspired with the stories of the ladies that I interview. And even if you are also already in the business, some of us might disheartened, some of us might get frustrated, some of us will get sick of other people, or who knows what you're going through with your own life. But you're allowed to pause, but you are not allowed to stop and quit. All
Mhm.
right, that
Yeah.
goes out to my team, that goes out to Elaine's team, and whoever is watching in here. In life, you should not quit. If you are still alive, sabi nga nila, every gising is a blessing. Count
Yes.
your blessing, and really believe it or not, when you start counting your blessing, you're awake, your family's healthy, you stood up, you can walk, you can breathe, there's air, there's all that. It would outweigh everything negative that's happening in your life. All right. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We have Jenny in here saying congratulations, and it will teach a lot of people who's not in our business and more power. Ladies, thank you again, Jenny. Yes, you did great. Love you, Lane, Rick, Pia, Gitag siguro ka ani. And Daphne's here. Yes, thank you for all the inspirations. And that's what kept me going. Very inspiring story. Yes, that's what keeps me going. It's not even out there. When you receive messages from people that you don't know, or messages even coming from your teammates that they got inspired with that little live that you did, then you keep on going. And that's what you will get in this business. You would learn how to do things online, but most definitely it would reach through, it would push through, it would open up your internet, your computer, and would pierce through the heart of the people listening to you, watching you. Then that's a very good feeling. Daghan na kay tag chika, no? But anyhow, thank you. Oh, Jess is also here. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. For the last words, I would want you to invite our viewers. There were a lot of them earlier, but again, if you are watching this, share our live. And if you are watching this on a replay, yeah, keep on coming back. I have more guests, but Elaine, say something about your page or where they could find you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Coach Anne Marie. I'll resume my Elaine spirit. So I want to tell you guys that if you see this smiley heart, I picked that logo because I see using the heart in that eyes. It's always to love what you do and always be grateful. So that's always my little motto every time I end my, my live or something, and then it always gives me that positivity. So always remember that. And since it's Thursday today, our business is giving an opportunity for those people. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and today is Thursdays. We will be having a live webinar to all the walks of life, all walks of life. We have a lot of panelists who are very successful and who would tell their stories, no, on how they become successful in our business. So for you, I am talking to you guys who's watching us right now and who will be watching our replay. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you want to save your seat, register on my website. It's www.elainegossetodigitalbiz.com. Again, www.elainegossetodigitalbiz.com. My business page is Elaine Seto Digital Biz. So if you want to follow me or whatever, say hi. I would just say hi back to you guys. But thank you for this opportunity. And again, it's www.elainegossetodigitalbiz.com is leaving you a message to love what you do, be grateful and positive, to have a happy, smiley life.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that extra. Thank you again, Elaine, and God bless in your business and your team. I know I'll see you in there. I just hope I see you in all other conventions to see you in person. But if
That's my
not,
goal next year, Coach.
next year.
Convention attend.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
gonna happen, and we know we gonna see each other somewhere. So thank you, thank you, thank you again to our live viewers. Stay put in there, and I will be talking to you in a minute. But again, Elaine, thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
and God bless.
God
Thank
bless.
you. All right, you guys. Now, I just thank you again. Thank you again. It's very inspiring to see and to hear other stories and why they are surviving in this business. If you are not inspired with that, I mean, it's really just up to you. But if you feel like you have gotten something out from that and you want to know more about this business, might as well check it out. Check it out. And if you have somebody that you think that would benefit from this business, go send this link to them, send this interview to them, because who knows, you might be just the messenger for the people. All right. So usually I have a lot of viewers from the Philippines, but I understand again, it's 2:43 a.m. in there right now. So they are not here, and they're usually the ones that we want to share and we want to win. So I just checked our Google form. That's why I have it in there. We should have this Google form in there and register, but it looks like no one has registered to it. So I guess we'll just save our money. That would be the price for the next one. Our next live tomorrow. Yes, we have somebody tomorrow. Another one from California. This time, another one from California. And we will be doing it again at 1 p.m. EST. So good luck to us. I don't know if we will have viewers, but hopefully we would still have you guys. We reached 26 earlier, and now there's only a few of you. But again, to those who are supporting me, supporting my live all the time, we are live in Facebook, in my business page and personal page, as well as in my YouTube page. This has been Mommy Ann on the go. Thank you, everyone, to those who are watching or who will be watching this in a replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And again, if you want to learn more about that business, I will teach you. I will help you learn how to earn online. And that with that being said, I hope you are going to share your blessings as well. Thank you, and I will see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST, or that is 1 a.m. Filipinas time. Thank you, and have a good one. If I have not said or mentioned or shout out your name, that is because I could not see it on my screen. I'm going to try my best to look it up in the different pages and reply to you in there. Thank you again, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.